What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Anything Goes Renegade Podcast. I'm your host, Demetrius Smith. Today, we got another episode for you, and this one's about clone spiritual teachers. You know who they are, you know what they stand for, and you know what they're all about. And we are going to get into it. Why you guys need to watch out for them? Why you guys need to question what they teaching? As always, what I always preach on this podcast, everything that I say is a personal truth. Everything I say is an opinion, right? I never use the word facts on this podcast. Everything I say is an opinion. I always want you guys to research yourself and never take what I say seriously. I always take it with a grain of salt. Now that we got it out the way, we're going to get right into the episode. Also, remember, if you guys want to support me, please share this with your friends and family. If you are listening to this on Spotify, please subscribe so you never miss a new episode. And if you're listening to this on iTunes, please download that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Keep your support going. Keep the love going. And I always return the same. I always be genuine on this podcast. I always be honest. So we'll get right into it. I ain't gonna keep you guys long. Let's do it. So clone spiritual teachers are copycats of the original. Never the same. And the replica is not good as the original. A lot of people know about the clone spiritual teachers. Now, let me reiterate what I mean by clone spiritual teachers. I don't mean like they are actually clones. I mean they are copycats, which is not not saying that copycats a bad thing, but when it's used in a way just to make money and you don't believe in what you're teaching, then it is harmful in nature. What I mean by that, you see all these new pastors that are popping up that are making a lot of money, right? They are making a lot of money off of other people's faith in God and Jesus, right? But these people don't believe in the Bible, don't believe in God, don't believe in Jesus. They are just clones. They are there to make money off of your fear and what else? They are there to make money off of your fear and off of your faith. They are there to prop themselves up and saying, yeah, I'm a pastor, but I'm going to make money off of you. Now, we saw these people all throughout 4 years under Donald Trump, all throughout 8 years of under Barack Obama, because they kept getting into politics. But they realized the more they got into politics, the more money they would make. And which is true. Okay? So those are clone spiritual teachers. They're not the original. They're not the original. They're not real at all. They're just a copycat. They're copying each other, actually. If they make any sense. Which when I say the word clone, I mean to say the word fake. Fake wannabes would never be. Right? So, clone spiritual teachers, pastors, wannabe pastors who doesn't believe in Jesus, making money off of people who do. Clone spiritual teachers, hollow shells, if you will. Another clone that people fail to realize is the ones who claim that um, the end of the world's coming. We all gonna be slaves. You know, they always use fear. They write a book about it, get everybody worked up within the book. Then all of a sudden, after you get done reading the book, they want you to buy another book that tells you what you got to do, what you need to do, what you need to look out for, and all that stuff. But that book put some more fear into you than the last book. That is a clone spiritual teacher because he's just copying the same stuff that these fake pastors are doing to their church members, making money off their fears. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is it ain't wrong to make money, but it's how you make money. And if you do it the clone way, then that makes you fake. That makes you not original. That makes you hollow in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Now, the person that I just described, I ain't gonna call out no names, but I heard about him. I read up about him, but I ain't gonna call out no names. I'm not gonna put him on blast. So I'm gonna let him slide. These few examples I gave is the type of people that you gotta watch out for. If they always tell you what you need to do, or their way is a better way, you need to go ahead and bounce. You need to go ahead and leave, because 9 times out of 10, they're just trying to get money out of you. They're just trying to get money off of you. But understand what I'm trying to tell you guys. It ain't wrong charging people for your time and trying to teach them something to help them. But what it is wrong is you being fucking fake about it. If you don't believe in the law of attraction, spirituality, metaphysical, Christianity, or but you are using the system to rob people blind, which these fake ass pastors have been doing for years, and nobody never calls them out on it, which is why I call them clone spiritual teachers. Then you are a clone spiritual teacher. You're just a copycat of the original, which it ain't better than the original, because obviously you're hollow. There ain't no spirit left within that body whatsoever, or passion in it. And another thing that I want you guys to be, and another thing I want you guys to realize is that when you are looking for help and trying to teach yourself, I want you guys to realize this: there is no wrong way to learn these things, to learn about the universe. I don't care what these clone spiritual teachers says about the law of attraction. I don't care what these clone preachers says about Jesus or Christianity. I don't care what they say. This experience, this journey that you on is yours. It is your personal journey. Only you gonna go through it. Nobody else is going to go through it with you. You gonna go through it. Only thing I could do is offer encouragement, because I am on that same road. I struggle sometimes on my path, but I know I got pushed through it. I have my doubts sometimes, but hey, I'm human. I just gotta continue to go. I lose my faith sometimes within myself, within the universe, within Hecate, within Zeus, within sometimes with the angels. But I have to realize that I'm the one that's gotta be patient. I'm the one that's gotta wait on them, because they waited on me to come to them. You know what I'm saying? Not everything happens instantly. Some things takes its time, which that's a good thing, because that means Whatever comes to me will be perfect because it took its time. Not everything happens instantly. Some things can happen instantly, but everything is some things can happen instantly. Some things takes its time. Okay. Now, you would never hear these clone spiritual teachers tell you that. And here's another thing that they would never tell you. It doesn't matter what you think negative or positive thoughts. Because you want to know why? Because you want to know why? If you just think negative and positive thoughts, that means you're trying, you're doing better. Positive plus negative, you're doing better. You're human. You're going to have doubts. That's a normal process. That's a normal process, especially when it comes to a lot of techniques like affirmation. When you start using your affirmation and you hear the doubts creeping in, guess what? You continue to do it. You don't fucking stop. You continue to go. You continue to push through it and say, you know what? I don't care what the voices in the back of my head tells me. I'm gonna continue to do these affirmations. Because I am creating something within myself that's going to unleash into the world. You would never hear a clone spiritual teacher tell you these things. You would never hear a clone spiritual teacher tell you it doesn't matter what technique you use, one is not better than the other. That is never the case. I don't care if you visualize. I don't care if you just use affirmation. I don't care if you script. I don't care if you pray. I don't care if you just use intention. I don't care if you meditate. One is not better than the other. It just means which one can you use without you feeling uncomfortable. Not all technique works with everybody. Same thing with Reiki. Reiki is not better than the body flame. The body flame is not better than Reiki. Reiki is not better than Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is not better than Reiki. Because why? They are all the same thing. They're just different in degree. You would never hear a spiritual teacher say that. The reason why you would never hear them say that, because they are scared. Because they don't want to tell you the truth. These clone spiritual teachers don't want to tell you the truth. And the truth is this. They don't know the truth. I don't know the truth. I just know based upon my experience. They just talking shit out their ass because they don't believe in it, but they know you do, so they can make money off of you. Have you ever wanted to start your own podcast? Are you passionate about a favorite subject matter or a message that you want everyone to listen to? But you don't have any of the equipment or have no idea where to begin? Well, look no further than Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Do not worry about any extra equipment, guys, because Anchor's creation tools allows you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. To get started, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. That's ANCHOR.FM. Again, to get started, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. That is ANCHOR.FM. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I know I got off to a rocket start because it was kind of hard for me, even though I studied, I know what they are. But it was still kind of hard for me to put into words what a clone spiritual teacher was. And I hope you guys got the gist of it. And I just want you guys to watch out for them. Be careful. Don't let them poison in your mind. Don't let them poison in your soul. Don't let them cause you to lose faith in what you have, okay? And I'll check you guys later in another episode. Love you. Peace.